Subscribe, hit the bell, like, comment, share. Fuel motivation, your daily inspiration. First and foremost, give thanks for the gift of life. Anything else, a bonus. This week I want to talk about something a bit different. I want to talk about the great men and women who came before us and set the stage so we could be here today. We were given the shortest month of the year to celebrate them in a watered down manner. But I celebrate my ancestors every day I wake up black. We should pay respect to our ancestors daily. We shouldn't wait until the shortest month of the year to honor them. These great people from which we came. But many of us don't know this because it wasn't taught to us. We were taught that a con man discovered our land, our home. But the question always arises, how can one discover somewhere where people already inhabit? We were blocked from our true heritage and told we were brought here on slave ships. We have inhabited this earth for millions of years. We were blocked out of history for a reason. Don't believe me? Go look it up yourself. There is evidence dating back millions of years proving our existence and inhabitants of the entire earth, not only the continent of Africa. We ruled over the entire globe and not just the motherland. Europe, Australia, Asia, all have evidence of our presence, including North and South America. They belong to us. Jamaica and the entire Caribbean are Fiwi. Did you know there are pyramids in South America and Mexico similar to ones in Kemet, aka Egypt? Did you also know they are older than the ones in Egypt? What does that tell you? Think about it. You are from a lineage of kings and queens, scientists, astrologers, inventors. Everything you see around us is a result of your ancestors' efforts. Those great minds, those incredible thinkers, they did it. They never stopped. They developed this world and left a blueprint for us to follow. But it was stolen and rewritten to keep us down. But it's time to rise up, take back what's rightfully ours, seek knowledge and find out who you really are. Don't fall in their way of life and only celebrate our ancestors on specific days or short months. Our history didn't begin with slavery. Find out who you really are and you'll start to see the world differently. We were taught that Europeans are Caucasians. Yes, they may inhabit the land today, but they're not the original people of the land. Europe was built by our ancestors. Like the great Caracalla, son of Septimius Severus, the Black King of Rome. We built Europe, and not as slaves, like the lies that we're told. Don't take my word for it. Go look it up. That's the only way you will know. They even wrote in their storybooks, the watered down version, that the Moors ruled Spain for 700 years. Find out who the Moors of Spain were and how they ruled. Where they ended up after they were defeated, after years of battle. With that said, big up the people them from Haiti, the great warriors of the bloodline of rulers. Did you know the Haitians took their independence in 1804 from the French and chased them out of our land? Big up Jean Jacques Dessalines, Bookman Dutty, and all the great warriors who fought and gave their lives in order for us to be here today. Big up Ivan van Sertima from down at Guyana. Get a book, They Came Before Columbus, and you will see who really discovered where. Big up the entire Jamaica, beautiful paradise in the sun, that magnificent island with bloodlines of warriors. Big up Paul Bogle and the people of St. Thomas. Find out who he really is. They tried to erase him from history, but it didn't work. Big up Queen Nanny and the Maroon them, the original people of Jamaica. We're natives of the land and a come here. Big up His Excellency, the Most Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey, a true champion of the race, my hero, my mentor, one of the greatest men who ever represented the race. Read his books. Start with Message to the People. Him write it for we. His work left an impact on this world, to the point where so many scholars, yard and abroad, were influenced by him and rised up to make a significant change. His vision is impeccable. He was determined on the mission for our sovereignty. Big up Khalid Mohammed of the new Black Panther Party, true warrior. Big up Nat Turner, who led the rebellion in Virginia in 1831, great warrior, I like his style. Big up Patrice Lumumba, great leader from down in Congo. You know we can't go Congo without bigging up Shamba Balanga Anga of the Bushango Kingdom, same place in Congo. He's remembered as a king of peace, who showed us warriors don't always have to use violence. Big up Queen Nzinga, fierce and strong. There's nothing more glorious than the strength of a black woman. Big up the Queen of Sheba, who ruled Kush, what we now know as Ethiopia today. The mother of the great Menelik I. He sat on the greatest throne known to man, which is bloodline King Menelik II sat on, and then our Emperor Selassie. Did you know the Queen of England bowed down to him at his coronation? What does that tell you? Big up Kwame Nkrumah from down in Ghana. Your vision live on. We will regain our throne. Big up Imhotep from Kemet, now known as Egypt. Imhotep is the world's first known genius who played an integral part in the architectural construction of the pyramid. Imhotep is translated to mean the one who came in peace. Big up Ptah, the original author of what we know today as the Lord's Prayer. This prayer has been around for centuries before they plagiarized the truth and turned it into lies we now know today. Man, know thyself. That's the only way we will rise and take back our place. Big up Mansa Musa from down in Mali, the richest man who ever lived. Mali was once a rich and powerful empire, home of the first university in the world, located in Timbuktu. Mali was robbed of her glory, like we were robbed of our history and identity. You come from a long line of great people that have left an impact and clues for us to take our rightful place. Learn about them, and you learn about yourself. There's so much to know. I could go on and on, but I gave you a few, so keep going and find out who you really are and why they work overtime to try and keep us down and fill our minds with lies. A lie, if told enough, you will start to believe it. But just know, everything you were taught is a lie. So you have to unlearn to relearn. Go through your renaissance, your rebirth of learning. Bless upon yourself, great people of the champion race. Stay focused, stay enlightened. Don't fall for their lies. And more importantly, don't feed your kids the same lies you were fed. keep your ancestors in your thoughts. And never forget the greatness where you are forward from. Feel motivation.